quite sure what happened there, but my camera just suddenly switched off. I might as well start again, I suppose. Okay, my name's Kathy Cooper, and welcome to my world, and thank you for tuning in. Today we have a very unusual topic. It's called destiny links. Now, what are destiny links? Well, they're based on your date of birth, and they represent 4 dates in your life, and they can be past, present or future. And what happens with these is that it can represent the first time you meet somebody, the first time you go on a date, first time you get married, or even the second time, and or big events in your life, having a child, going overseas, things like that. And there are 4 dates that spread throughout the whole year, and usually about 3 months apart. And so you may have one in March, and one in June, one in September, and then another one in December. If a person has their birth date close to one of your dates, they are what we call your destiny link, which means you're going to have some very similar experiences, almost paralleled. You may or may not be related, but the important thing about these dates is they represent very profound life learning lessons, basically. And it's almost like you can't put yourself in the other person's shoes to see where they're coming from, and vice versa. However, they are very significant, and I'd like to give you a couple of examples because they're not necessarily always related to people. And one in particular that I heard about was regarding Leonardo DiCaprio. And one of his destiny link dates actually coincided with the launch of the Titanic back in 1911. I find that rather interesting because where I heard it, the person was stating that when he had his big film break in the remaking of the Titanic movie, he must have had some kind of deja vu feeling or some kind of connection with the actual movie. And as it turned out, that was his launch pad into movie stardom, and he's gone on from success to success ever since. 2 other people that were linked by destiny are Princess Diana and Camilla Parker Bowles. I find that rather intriguing. They obviously learnt something from each other, and it remains to be seen what the outcome could still be of that as well. Another destiny link is between Queen Elizabeth II and her eldest son, Prince Charles. Now, I still don't know how that is going to play out, but I have a feeling that he will never wear the crown. That's a very personal feeling on that one. 2 other people that in the British royal family are Sarah Ferguson and Prince Andrew. Now, what I find fascinating about those particular people is that Sarah basically was introduced to Andrew via Princess Diana and was invited to Buckingham Palace for a special dinner occasion, and Diana made sure that Sarah was sitting next to Andrew. She was playing Cupid, and it obviously worked. But of course they ended up, they couldn't quite get their act together, in the sense that in the beginning he actually told her, Prince Andrew actually told Sarah, that one of the things he really loved about her was that she was a commoner. And then towards the end of their marriage, he apparently said something quite not so nice to her, basically saying, "Oh Sarah, sometimes you can be so common." And of course she said to him, "Well, in the beginning you told me that's what you really liked about me." Anyway, of course they divorced, and I actually had a feeling for a while that they may actually get back together. And that's another situation that, you know, could happen further down the track. We don't know. She obviously learned what it was like to be a commoner, then a royal, and then back to being a commoner again. So what Andrew learnt, I have no idea. If you would like your own destiny links calculated by me, because I believe I'm the only person on the planet that does them, I only charge a very small amount to calculate them, but there's my email address. I only charge $10, so and you get 4 dates for it, and you might be quite amazed at what comes up. And I'm also very pleased to announce that I have become involved to help with some fundraising for the Bateman's Bay kitchen, soup kitchen. I had to remember what I'd written. There's the email address. It's basically carolyn.mcdermott@hotmail.com, and I would certainly welcome anyone who is in a position to help out in any way, physically, with the van, with washing up, etc., or donations to cover the initial public insurance for having a van on a council land. That's basically all I have for today. So thank you so very, very much. If you need to know any more about Destiny Links, please feel free to go to my website, which is kathycooper.com, and click on the Destiny Links link, and you will see, when you click on an old photo of mine where I had short dark hair, you will read about my relationship with one of my sisters, who is one of my Destiny Links. And boy, has that been an interesting experience. However, that was written 14 years ago, and so you will find that there have been many changes in my life since then. Anyway, thank you once again. I'm really happy to be doing these. I know I stuff up every single time, but that's me. Get used to it. Bye for now. Thank you.